Okay guys, this is a continuation on from my hands video. It is feet. Dirty, smelly, stinky feet. Alright, so when you're drawing a foot, you want to remember triangles, like trapezoids and triangles. Okay? This is just really simple breakdown of the foot right now. Just imagine a foot in a sock. The foot is a compounded, like, it's a bunch of triangles put together, but in like a convoluted, stupid way. And there will be drawing lessons on, like, you draw the arch and you draw the heel and then you draw the platform and then you do this and then you do that. Which you can do that, but if you can remember to draw this shape, you can draw a foot. Alright, so that's the basic shape, okay? Just remember the foot is a pile of triangles stuck together, triangles with flat tops, so really it's trapezoids. So build a weird, kind of like a crooked Mayan temple. The one side of the foot is going to be a little straighter than the other. This is the inside of the foot. It's got a straighter line. And the toes, if you remember the big toe, okay, the big toe is like the thumb. It's got two joints, and it's like the big boss. It's got its own tendon, it's got its own nerve. That's why your big toe can actually move separately from the others, whereas all these toes are connected by the same tendon, but it just flares out. It does this. It's tendon, but it flares, whereas the big toe has its own tendon. So how I draw toes is I do a little block like that, and then I do a step like that, put the nail on, and then I do like a line to give kind of an idea of, okay, that's where the tendon is going. I do that for all of them. Well, for the middle three anyway. And then the baby toe, I don't really show the tendon on the baby toe, but it's just a really simple way to draw feet. Little oval and a step up. And if you're doing feet from the bottom, remember it's little ovals. They follow the same kind of, depending on the toe. Sometimes the index toe is a little bit longer than the big toe. It depends on the type of feet you're drawing. I try to keep it, when I'm drawing feet, unless I'm drawing something with really crazy feet that I'm going to focus on, I try to keep it to the same flow. So like just an arching line like this. You do the balls, and then you do the bodies. And the bottom of the foot is, again, three major shapes. A zucchini, weird ass oval, and the triangle line to connect them. And then you just do the little bodies of the toes. Sometimes you can't even see the baby toe body. And I'm just trying to break this down to the most simplest way I can so that people can start getting a handle on it, and then as you make your observations, you'll be able to understand more about what the bones are doing and what the foot, like the different positions that you want to put your foot into. Okay, so bottom, top, and from the side. The two sides of the foot are different, so I'll do this. So you want to draw a shape like this, okay? Now, the heel comes out and it's round. If you want to draw a shape, it's going to be a really round triangle with a straight back. So I think a right angle triangle almost, okay? You remember these from school? Or if you're still in school. right angle triangle, that's kind of what's going to be at the foot. Almost, maybe it's isosceles. I haven't been in school in a really, really long time, so you're going to have to like really pardon my lack of math knowledge right now. Anyways, it's just a slightly tapered triangle. And then the main body of the foot going into the toes is a wavy triangle. The inside of the foot where the big toe is, you're going to have the arch, okay? And there's the ball of the foot, and this is the arch. And then from the ball of the foot, you're going to have the big toe, and it steps down. And then the leg comes up from here, and the ankle should sit just in the middle of this area, depending on the person's leg, if you can even see the ankle. But that's just a general way how you can draw that. Just try to remember basic shapes and really hitting on, like, don't try and draw the thing, try to draw the shape of the thing. And it'll be a lot easier to get it, like, understand it. The outside of the foot has that same kind of rounded isosceles triangle shape, and it has the same arch, but it's flat. It doesn't go up, because the outside of your foot's, it touches the ground unless you've got some screwed up archy feet. And then you'll be able to see most of the toes from this angle. So then you can kind of get each of the toes have their own you can see each one very slowly, but yeah. Toes from the side, weird step down with a ball in the end. I always find that this angle of the foot is hardest because it doesn't give it, like, it's very flat and you don't really have a lot of shape in here. You can kind of try to give it some shape, but So if you can just remember to draw this shape and then add some details onto it, like a sock, right? A sock with those feety things, and then you can just add your toes in. Boop, like that. I'm not getting into too much anatomy and like tendons and musculature and stuff because that'll come in time. You get that by observation and studying anatomy, but this is just a basic overview on how to draw feet. So hopefully this helped a little bit. Have any questions, please leave it in the comments and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.